What's going on, guys? Shut up! What's going on, guys? My name is Anthony. This is Quinell. We are on Your Last Nerve, and today we want to talk about something that Valve has announced 5 days ago. It is the new Steam Deck, which is a portable PC. Cornell, I know you did some research too, so do you want to talk about anything?
Yeah, so just my first impressions whenever I saw the Steam Deck for the first time, which is when Anthony sent me a meme about it, or just a post, whatever. Kind of just reminds me of the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, portable gaming has, kind of gone on the rise for a while, so, let's see how this turns out. So, I did some deeper diving, I guess you can say, into it, and, what I found out is that it makes, streaming pretty easy, set up and using it. It's pretty small. You can also connect it, also like a Switch, to a PC, or I think just a PC, right, or a TV, maybe, I don't know.
PC and TV as long as the parts are compatible, but the actual deck, the port to connect it to that, it has they haven't announced the price for it yet, but it is in the making.
All right, yeah, so you can connect it to another screen, I guess, and also play a game there, which is pretty cool, and same thing that the Switch can do. But when I was reading about it, I was gonna sing this part where it says, uses beyond just streaming, and I was like, okay, so there's an article here that I'm reading. It's called Elgato Steam Deck. It's by Matthew Buzzy. And apparently this was made in March 19th of last year. So this thing was kind of already an idea, I guess. I just kind of smacked my mic. But I guess they just improved it a bit.
Yeah, I remember, what's it called? Because, I have a Steam account, and every once in a while it'll just, flash something like, oh, this game that's on your wish list is on sale. But, I remember getting a newsletter, and it was talking about how they're thinking about making a console, their own.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Alright, yeah. It does make sense. Not everybody can really have the money to purchase, a really good computer or PC, whatever.
I know.
And especially since they run thousands of dollars, especially if you want a best graphics card, RAM and everything, the assembly. If you want it to be assembled for you, then it's an extra couple hundred.
Yeah.
And not everybody has that, so this could be a good experience for people who don't really want to spend that much money just to play a game on PC.
Exactly.
And it's really cool. It looks pretty comfortable, portable to use, easy to use. And yeah, what are your thoughts on it?
I want it.
That's it, just I want it.
Yeah, because my brother, he sent me a post from Valve's account, and he was just saying how he wants it and shit, and I looked at it and I'm like, I need this. I'm serious, fucking right now, before we started the video, what's it called, my fucking computer just kept starting on with its fucking jet engines, so I had to turn it off twice.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying that your computer sounds like an airport when it starts up.
Yeah, so
it's funny.
I'm only gonna use this for work and shit now, and by work I mean just our videos and whatnot and editing. Basically give it some, I don't know, rest time or whatever, because
Alright.
I was playing with my girlfriend maybe 3 days ago, Terraria multiplayer. The heat that was coming off of this thing was too much. This thing cannot handle gaming anymore.
Damn, especially since it's been pretty hot lately where we are. It's just,
yeah.
Also, that could be a reason why it's overheating.
Yeah, I can only imagine how hot hers is though, because what's it called? She's in Riverside or something, and she says it averages over 100 there now.
Damn. That's not a place to be.
Yeah. But
unless you got AC and all that stuff, but damn.
I assume she does, but still.
Hopefully, because over 100 on average, that's horrible, man.
Oh yeah, but
But yeah, sorry, go on.
back to the Steam Deck. So on the Steam page and Steam website, there's like pre-orders because it's gonna drop on December, so it's gonna be a Christmas drop, Christmas special, whatever you want to call it. And there's 3 varieties that you can get. You can reserve only.
I was literally just about to talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go on.
There's 3 varieties, but you can only order 1, and they're doing that so like to stop scalpers or whatever you want to call them, like
Oh yeah, the people who buy them and then resell them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty good. Kind of sucks though because I wanted to buy 2, one for me and one for my girlfriend. To surprise her.
Can't you just buy it under like a different account name or something?
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but by that.
Or does it like track your IP and you can't buy it if you have the same IP or something?
Actually, maybe they're really trying to like cut back on that type of bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But so there's 3 varieties, right? There's $400 one. Hey, calm down. There's a $400 one that has 64 gigabytes, but it uses eMMC storage, which is very slow. Mm-hmm. And by the way, all of these come with a carrying case. The second one has 256 gigabytes. I just had a stroke, and it uses NVMe SSD storage, which is way faster. And so does the second one. It comes with carrying space, faster storage, and an exclusive Steam profile type thing, right? Like a badge, I assume, or something like that. And the $650 one comes with over half a terabyte of storage, and has like an exclusive carrying case and like the badge I was just talking about. Oh yeah, and anti-glare screen. So yeah.
Alright, yeah, I was just looking at that too, and I was kind of wondering. It says premium anti-glare etched glass.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of wondering too. Is it really glass if it doesn't glare?
Probably not, but like, do people really want to like see fucking premium anti-glare plastic or whatever the fuck the material actually is?
I mean, they could have just said screen.
Sure.
Honestly, but yeah, I mean, if it's glass.
What if it's not even the screen? What if it's like, I don't know, the back of it?
Bro, for the part that doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was looking at this too, and it's kind of funny because it's kind of like they just want people to buy the 650 one, because, alright, if you look at the stuff that you get for the lowest price, which is $400 for this thing, and it's gonna give you 64 gigabytes of eMMC with just a carrying case, right? So it's like, okay, you can have it, but you won't have all the nice things.
Yeah.
Then you go with the more expensive option, which is $530. You get 3 times the or 4 times the space, and then you get faster storage, and then you have the exclusive Steam community profile bundle. So it's like, alright, you can spend a little bit more, and then you get a little bit more stuff. But then for the most expensive option, $650, 512 gigabytes, and then it's like this. It says faster storage, premium anti-glare etched glass, but then it says exclusive carrying case, exclusive Steam community profile bundle, exclusive virtual keyboard thing. So it's just like, alright.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the keyboard theme.
If you buy this expensive bundle, then we'll give you all the exclusives, so you can go to your friends and show them that you're way better than them.
You are the elite.
You are the elite Steam Deck.
Yes. But I will be honest, I do want the 650 one.
Well, everybody was gonna want the 650 one.
Fuck those people.
Imagine they run out. Imagine if they're all actually the same.
Better not be, the fuck. Like, I know they have had a bad track record of products. Like, they've tried to make their own keyboard, mouse, and controller, and it hasn't. It looks really. It doesn't really look that good. It's just the functionality that they advertise seems pretty cool, but in reality, like, I see a lot of people just trashing it. I think they even did their own a VR headset.
Yeah, I think I've seen something about that too. Not too sure, but I feel like honestly, any controller that's not a Xbox or PlayStation controller looks kind of weird to me.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you there.
I don't know, it's just like they do try to mimic the controllers pretty bad, as well as like the names of the buttons, the joysticks, where the triggers are, the bumpers and whatnot. Because I'm looking at the Steam Deck right now, and well, I don't know if do you remember the buttons on the Xbox controller?
A, B, X, Y.
What about the other ones?
What's it called? The D-pad, the triggers, the bumpers, the start, and the control.
Alright, so Steam Deck literally has all of that.
Okay.
Right. Even with the A, B, X, Y buttons in the same order, I think. So A is on the bottom, X is left, B is right, and the up is Y.
I mean, yeah, I get you, but at the same time, that's pretty much become the standard nowadays, right? Like, it's the A, B, X, Y. I mean, sure, fucking PlayStation try to be unique with their X, circle, triangle, square shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the layout of it, like, everybody has gotten used to like one certain thing, right? Why change it and possibly like fuck yourself over?
Yeah.
Like design wise.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, I'm not really bashing on it. I'm just saying, like, they could at least maybe label it differently, because they even have back pedals too. And on the Xbox Elite controller, there's this extra feature that it has where you can press A, B, X, Y without having to use your thumb. You can use the back of the controller, and it comes with these magnetic sort of like finger pedals.
Mm-hmm.
And you can, for faster reaction speed or whatever. And I think that's what the Steam Deck has too, but it's just coming with it.
Yeah.
And I feel like they kind of got that idea from something else. What I'm saying is that it doesn't really look original,
Yeah.
It looks like Steam just kind of copy and pasted the Nintendo Switch, mixed in some of the Xbox details in there, and then put Valve on the back.
Yeah, I get you.
But of course, it's not really about the appearance. It's still about
Hey,
what it is and what
calm down. Chill. All right, go on.
It's just about the experience and like the things you can do without having to spend crazy amounts of money on like a PC or something.
Yeah.
And then you can also stream easy. You can basically do anything that like a tablet can do almost.
Oh yeah, like.
Except download Google Play games, but.
Wait, download
Imagine
what
playing,
play?
like, Google Play or like iTunes games or whatever, or Play Store, whatever it's called.
Yeah. Okay. But I'll be honest, because like, you're gonna be able to download your Steam library onto this bitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you have a Steam account, but like I would get, GTA 5. I'd finally be able to fucking play it. Same thing with Just Cause 2. I'd be able to play fucking Terraria for longer. And a bunch of other games that I can't think of off the top of my head. Stardew Valley 1. It's probably the gameplay you guys are watching right now. But like, the post I sent you, because like I just real quick looked it up on fucking Reddit. The day I told you. The Steam Deck plays Switch games on a Yuzu emulator. Plays PC games. You can install Windows OS. Install any software including game stories like Epic. It has an Xbox Game Pass. It plays PlayStation 1 and 2. NES, I don't know what the fuck that is. N64 and GameCube, so I can't wait to fucking play and finish Super Mario Sunshine. Sega Genesis, PSP, GBA. You can watch Netflix on this motherfucker. And you can connect it with your keyboard, mouse, and controllers.
Yeah, so you see, this thing has some really good variety.
Yeah. and like it's relatively cheap for its use. I mean, sure, you got to think about the battery life and everything, but I even did research on that. For like really intense games like, I don't know, Jedi Fallen Order or GTA Online, 2 hours. For gaming, that's not really that long, honestly. Hey! Shut your bitch ass up. Sorry, I have my bird with me. He has separation anxiety.
Oh man. But as you were saying.
But like, you know, something with like more leisure or something, like Terraria, I would assume, or Stardew Valley, it can play up to 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, sure, the battery life isn't the best, but for me, that's not really going to be a big issue because like the games that I like and want to play aren't really that intense. So I probably will get like an average of like 6.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
The only like intense games that I want are the Master Chief Collection, the games that Just Cause 3 and 4, and the ones that I already have, GTA 5 and Just Cause 2.
Alright. Well, I wouldn't really consider, or maybe, Master Chief Collection to be like a game like that. Maybe. I feel like it's more kind of, well, depending on how you play it. For me, it's more of like a leisure game. But I don't know, you can see how you want.
Wait, what is the Master Chief Collection? Because, you know, I just assumed it was like Halos 1 through the end.
Basically. But I don't think it has Halo 5 in it. It has Halo Reach, Halo 1, 2, 3, ODST, 4, and I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
And it has the remastered versions of Halo 1 and 2. So it's pretty cool because you can like flip through the old graphics and how they looked before, and then you can switch to the new graphics and how they look now. Yeah.
Because
but it's only for Halo 1 and 2.
Okay. Because, you know, I was like genuinely concerned with what you meant by like remastered, because in South Park,
no.
Yes, it always comes back to South Park. It is inevitable. But in South Park, they had this episode where they were remastering a lot of things, and one of them was like fucking E.T., right? And they replaced, and they're like, it's gonna be all the same, except all the guns are gonna become walkie-talkies, and they're still holding the walkie-talkies like they're guns.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, they're just saying how, like, Steven Spielberg and George Lucas are just, like, you know, R-wording the franchise. You know, Star Wars, E.T., not GTA, Indiana Jones. I have it on my mind right now.
Just can't wait to play it. Huh?
I wish to play with my friends, yes.
Do you think it'll be like what's it called? If crossplay would be enabled?
I would assume so. Like they've talked about multiplayer features. But wait, what do you mean? Like, you know, you can play on your Xbox and I can play on the Steam Deck and we can play GTA together or something like that?
Yeah.
I would assume so. Is there already crossplay with GTA 5?
I think on GTA no, but on a lot of games they do. I don't think G. What the hell was that? I don't know why I was about to say G-Play.
G-Play? Gmod.
G-Play. Actually, I'll look it up right now. Then.
Gmod loader.
Gmod.
Did you just shit on my fucking fan? Because I'm looking down and I'm like, wait a minute. No wonder you opened your wing. But
alright, yeah. So GTA does not have what's it called? Crossplay. I don't think there is like a plan of them doing it right now.
Damn.
Yeah. So that dream's gonna have to hold out a bit, but GTA 6, everybody, not coming out until 2025. So
do you want to do a section on that right now? Because I've actually been wanting to talk about GTA 6.
Alright, yeah, we can talk about that.
In a different video or here?
Yeah, whatever. We can talk about it here.
Alright, so I see a lot of people like bashing on Rockstar and shit. talking about like, oh, GTA 6 is never coming out and blah 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 blah. And like I get it, like, you know, even though I don't play these games because I can't, I still want them to come out. But you guys have to like understand that like fucking I think GTA 5 took 12 to 14 years to make. Something like that.
Yeah.
Same thing with Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, the graphics alone on that bitch is amazing. I mean, sure, I understand that GTA 5 is sort of glitchy. Like, if you stand over a dead body or something, you just kind of like V-clip through it. Whereas in GTA 4, you would like you'd put your foot on it, be like, "Yo, I've conquered this motherfucker," or some shit like that. And the thing is, GTA 5, from what I've seen, because like I said, I can't play it, is amazing. You know, they have flying cars, flying motorcycles. You can have your own fucking submarine now. You can basically Amazon Prime yourself a fucking tank now. How are they gonna top themselves?
Well, you think it's cool because you hear about it, but when you play it, it's honestly not.
Really?
Because I played GTA 5 online. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, there's flying motorcycles. Yeah, there's tanks. You can shoot everything. It's not really about that. It's Alright, so let's say you did want to do that, right?
Right.
You wanted to go into a tank. You want to do that. So you're just starting out playing the game. Just starting out right now in GTA Online is probably the worst thing you could probably ever do in your life. Why? Because everything is so overpriced. Especially since you're just going to load in. You're going to have no money, no guns, no rank. You actually have to do missions. It'll help you increase your rank. But nobody does missions anymore because missions give you crap money. Alright, let me give you an example. There's this car called the Ruiner 2000, right? I think it costs $4 million. Alright, so let's say you wanted to get it. You do missions every day. You take advantage of the double money, double RP missions, right? You end up getting $4 million. And you're like, alright, I'm finally going to buy this car. And by the way, this Ruiner 2000, the reason why it's $4 million is because it can jump. It has a parachute. And it can shoot missiles. And it has a turret. Right?
Ooh.
So you're just like, damn, that's a car that I want, right? It's a muscle car too.
Yeah, okay.
So it looks kind of like the James Bond car in the front with like the guy that's talking to you. Anyway, so you're like, alright, I'm gonna buy it. You can't buy it. Why the hell can I not buy it? I don't own a vehicle warehouse. Okay, let me see how much a vehicle warehouse is. There's different selections, different spots. The most cheapest one you could find is like $2,500,000.
Alright.
So you're just like, damn, okay, now I gotta grind even more. So you grind some more, you get the money, you buy the warehouse, and then you're like, alright, cool, I'll play with the Ruiner 2000 for a bit. I'm kind of bored. I want to buy, I don't know, let's say an Oppressor Mark II, which is basically a flying motorcycle.
Yeah, I
a
remember
jet and a motorcycle combined. Yeah. So say you're gonna buy that, right? Alright, you see it's I think it's like in the 3 million range. So you see 3 million, you get the money for it, and you're like, alright, I'm gonna buy it. You can't buy it. You need a nightclub to buy this vehicle.
Wait, why the fuck do you need a nightclub for it?
That's where I'm gonna get into. You're like, okay, why do I need a nightclub? Alright, so whatever, I'm not gonna argue with it. You buy a nightclub, the most expensive one is like 2 million, so you buy the cheapest one, which is like, I don't know, $1 million or something. You buy it, you're like, alright, I'm down $1 million, so I gotta work my way up again. You get the money, you try to buy the Oppressor. Oh no, you need a terabyte. What the hell is a terabyte? Well, a terabyte is how you store the Oppressor. You can't store it in a regular garage, even though it'll fit. You specifically need this truck.
Okay, I got scared. I thought you meant like an actual like terabyte of storage.
Nope. I knew this. I was gonna specify it, but you need an actual truck to buy to store it. So you're like, all right, how much is the terabyte? Well, I'm sure you're gonna want some upgrades with that too. So it's probably gonna be about another 4 million. So you're just like, holy crap, this is a lot of money. I don't want to pay this much money, right, or spend this much time. So you're like, all right, you know, I'm working now. I'm kind of rich. Let me see if I can buy some in-game money. Even though this is a dying game, I'm gonna actually put real money to make fake money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you decide to look. $8 million in that game.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you think you should spend in real life for $8 million in that game? And keep in mind, each new DLC car that drops is at least like $2 million to $3 million, right?
Alright.
Each like special insurgent vehicle, like a tank or like a modified vehicle, is at least like $3 to $6 million, right?
Yeah.
So $8 million. How much do you think you should be spending in real life for that?
50 to 100, maybe.
Exactly $100.
Oh shit. Damn.
And that's how it was in the beginning of the game. And even though prices have gone way up, like cars back then used to just be like under $1 million. The most expensive car was the Bugatti, and it was sitting at exactly $1 million. Other cars were at least 650, 750, 350, and even some faster ones were under like the 300 range.
Yeah.
And back then, if you bought that Megalodon Shark card, which is what it's called, for that 8 million, you were a millionaire. You know, you could just spend the rest of your life just doing whatever you want. But no, they started to release cars that were over $1 million. They started to release DLC cars, DLC war stock, and cash weapons and tanks and all that stuff for over $1 million, over up to $6 million.
Damn.
And even though it's been inflated, the economy really bad, it's been really inflated, they still keep the shark card options the same. They never really changed it. So let me ask you another question.
What's up?
For a $100,000 shark card, how much money do you think you should be spending?
$100,000.
Yeah, so if $8 million in that game is $100, how much do you think you should be spending for $100,000? Something that you really can't even buy with anything in that game.
20?
Let's see.
Or 10.
$20?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. Let me show you something.
Alright.
Shark cards. Alright, so there's, I think, like 5 or 6 different types of shark cards, which is the in-game currency.
Mm-hmm.
Or the premium currency, my bad. So there's the I think the $100 or $100,000 shark card, which is $3. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You have the $200,000 shark card, which is $5.
Right.
The $500,000 shark card, which is $10. $1.25 million, which is $1,250,000, in case you didn't know.
Okay.
Which is $20.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have $3,500,000, which is $50. And then you have the $8 million, which is $100.
Damn.
And like I said, if you wanted to buy, let's say for example, that Ruiner that I was talking to about earlier, and that oppressor, and let's just say you had the Terabyte, you had the vehicle warehouse, you need to actually spend $100 of your actual money just to buy those two vehicles.
Okay. But you could
That's
grind if you want, right?
Yeah, and here's the thing about grinding. All the missions pay you basically no money. Like, the most you can get from a mission, depending on how long you do it, like a regular mission is like maybe 34,000. And you're like, okay, that's not bad. You have to spend at least 20 minutes in the mission. And the missions are usually can be completed in like 5 minutes.
Damn.
At most.
Yeah,
And each mission gives you 6,000, 7,000 each time, and you gotta go up to like however many million. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have to buy like a what's it called, like a CEO or a business, right? You can get like a bunker, which you can get supplies, and over the course of time you can sell your bunker for like basically $1 million each time. But it's so much work to do so. And they know it is, because and then like everything is against you at the same time. There's people always killing you during these missions. Enemies are like heightened up in their senses, in their damage and everything. They really don't want you to get money in that game, it feels like.
Yeah.
But if you've been playing since day one, everything's a lot easier. I'm over here sitting at like $20 million in the game, and I basically have a lot more. But that's because I've been playing Not since the launch, but I've been playing for a long time, you know.
Yeah.
And this like sorry if I'm kind of going on for a while, but it's because this is really annoying me. You know those game clips that I send you about me doing that one heist where we're robbing the guy?
Yeah.
All right, so let's say you wanted to do that mission, right? Or that heist with us. If you want to do the heist with us, it's fine. All we have to do is just send you an invite. But if you want to do the heist for yourself and you host it, first of all, what you have to do is you have to buy that submarine you were talking about, right?
Oh.
And you're like, okay, that's cool. You know, I can get the submarine, which is what I wanted, and I can do a heist. Sheesh. What's the starting price? 4 million.
Oh.
The starting price. If you want all the upgrades and all the stuff that you practically need almost, it goes up to like 8 million to buy this submarine.
Damn.
And then after that, yeah, you get access to the heist. But every time you do the heist, you get at least like 1 million back. Which isn't bad, but the heist setups itself do take time, so it'll probably take you a couple weeks or more to get your money back. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know. Like, yeah, everything does seem cool about GTA, but when you play it, trust me, it's a really big difference in how you feel.
Yeah, right. I can get that.
Which is why I'm kind of glad that they're pushing GTA 6 back a bit. I mean, yeah, everybody knows, everybody wants it because they know it's going to be a good game, because it's a GTA game, you know?
Is it though? I remember one time we were talking about how, like, the fuck are you doing? We were talking about, like, gender and race swapping, and you were telling me how you read an article that they were gonna change the main protagonist of GTA to be like a black woman. And, you know, that's fine and everything, but then we started like clowning on it, saying how like she's gonna take down the patriarchy and all this other shit, and, you know, stop misogyny. And you know, like, it's just jokes that we made between us and any other fucker who wants to listen to our podcast, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm really scared that we're right.
Honestly, I think Rockstar knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
So I feel like you don't have to be worried about anything.
True.
Because, I mean, yeah, I know a lot of things are changing, and by 2025, it's going to be even more change. So we'll see what they release. But that's why I'm saying I'm glad they're pushing it back, because GTA 5 is already, even though I kind of clowned on it, or not really clowned, but I kind of said a lot of bad things about it, kind of. It's still a really good game, you know. You can still have fun with your friends and free mode, do whatever you want almost.
Yeah.
You can rob people, or you can just play darts if you want. But at the end of the day, everything is really just about money.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
life lesson right there.
Yeah, that's the one thing that GTA and real life has in common. You can have as many friends as you want, have the opportunity to do whatever you want, but at the end, it's just about how much money you have at the end of the day.
True. But I remember I saw this fucking meme of GTA Online. How, like, anytime you're on a mission, you know, Lester, I'm risking my life and all that shit, and you want an 80% cut? He's like, well, yeah, I gave you all the information, but you're just gonna stay here. But I'm an accessory. I could still get life in prison and all this other shit. And, you know,
like, you're not the one busting your ass. You're over here just sitting here. You can actually get away. Lester can actually get away if he wanted to.
Hey!
Oh, God.
He's talking.
Yeah, let me finish talking first.
Meaning
Imagine.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, he's mad. We'll do something about it. I'm over here. No, I'm just fine.
But,
yeah.
Yeah. It's just like, you know, I've always known that Lester has gotten a cut, and, you know, rightfully so. But I didn't think it was that fucking high. I'm like, no, bitch, the fuck?
Oh, no, it's not actually.
Oh, okay.
At most, it's like 20%.
Okay, I was actually about to say, like, 20 or less, motherfucker. I tried my best not to curse it so we can make this video kid friendly, but, you know, I keep cursing.
Really? As you trying not to?
Shut up.
I thought that you were doing it more than recently. I'm just playing. Imagine. But yeah, Lester. Depending on the heist that you do, he takes about 10 to 20.
Mm-hmm.
If you rob the Diamond Casino, he takes like 10 or 20. Sorry, I'm not a good person to rely on when it comes to this stuff. But in the more recent heist, he's not even a part of it, so he doesn't take anything.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I think this is it for this video.
Yeah.
Unless you have anything else to say, no. All right. No, because he said yes. I thought you were agreeing.
No, I do have a.
It just sounded like I was just like, nope. Yeah, go on.
Is Trevor still in the game?
In the story?
Yeah. Like in
Why,
cutscenes.
what makes you say that?
Because like I remember one time I was watching this Vanoss video. They were doing a heist and
Oh.
it was like Trevor. They were getting something for Trevor or some shit. But then, you know, Vanoss died and he didn't get the cutscene, and they're just like saying how like, hey, I'm talking, motherfucker.
He loves to cut people off.
How like you know, Trevor, he just came out, waved, and said, hey, thank you, and all this other shit, and I'm like, that doesn't sound like Trevor, but at the same time, I don't know what the cutscene is. So like, is he still there? Like, did the voice actor like quit or die or something? And like,
Oh no. So basically, GTA Online supposedly takes place before the story of GTA 5.
oh, okay.
Right. So essentially what happens, because like the reason why people say that is because, I don't want to spoil it in case you want to play it, some characters in the game for the story die, and then in GTA 5 Online they're somehow like alive, right? So it's like, okay, it makes sense that the GTA Online takes place before
Okay.
GTA 5. And in the story, Trevor's there, and as you know, if you know this already, at the end of the story for GTA 5 you have the choice of killing Michael Franklin or none of them, or the death wish option. So it wouldn't make sense if, you know, you choose the option to kill Trevor and then you go to GTA Online after, and then he's just alive, right?
Yeah.
So that just makes sense. So
Real quick, this is gonna be very fast because this video is reaching towards 40 minutes.
I'm pretty sure we can edit out a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And
But
you can edit this down.
But Animal Kingdom, right? It's a crime. It's a crime TV show, and the only reason I got into it was because one day I was trying to watch a Vanoss video, and I got a 47-minute ad. It was skippable, but when I saw that, I'm like, I have to fucking watch it, and it was the pilot for Animal Kingdom. And now that they're making a season 5, I'm like really excited.
Alright, that's funny. Alright, continuing on what I was saying so we can end it. Yeah, so since GTA Online takes place before, Trevor's in the story for GTA 5, of course, the actual story. And they do a heist, but in GTA Online, there's a heist that you do that Trevor is hosting. So he's the one that like coordinates everything instead of Lester. So that's why he's there. And yeah, I don't know if you saw the other guy with him, Ron. But I think the heist is called the Humane Labs raid. I forgot, but yeah, nothing happened to him. He was there for the heist. So
Alright. But like, you can still see Trevor in the cutscenes?
yeah, only in the cutscenes. You don't really see him like actually in the world.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah, he's in the cutscenes, of course.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, anyway, that's all the time we have. We've been recording for like almost 40 minutes, but I'm pretty sure
This is quality content, though.
I'm sure you can edit this down. It shouldn't be too hard. There's a lot of kind of pauses and whatnot.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, check us out on iTunes or Spotify, Anchor. Check out our podcast, and check out our Instagram, OnlyLastNerve. And we'll see you guys later.
See you guys. Real quick, we don't post on our podcast anymore. Why? I don't want to.
We're kind of just focusing on the YouTube channel aspect for now.
Yeah.
Maybe we will in the future, but for now we're just kind of focusing on YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, see you guys later.
See you guys.